The internet is truly a fascinating thing. The internet's ability to draw together people and even individuals that have the weirdest things they're stuck on is truly fascinating. But yes, before I get into that craziness, let's get into the important news that happened this morning. And yes, that was the announcement from Uchiyama that she is getting married. Really cool little thing here. She states on Twitter, "We have been blessed with many wonderful opportunities this year. Thank you very much for your support. And on a personal note, I am happy to report to you all that I've been blessed with many wonderful opportunities this year." In this tweet, she actually posts an image with a statement saying, "To everyone who has supported us and to all the people involved, I, Uchiyama Yumi, would like to announce that I have married voice actor Kobayashi Yuusuke. Let's continue to support each other without forgetting our gratitude. We will continue to work even harder. Thank you for your continued support." Really cool. Congratulations to Uchiyama and Kobayashi. Really fantastic news. I am really, really happy for the two of you. But yes, that leads us into Andrew. Why is this so weird? Well, you think with an announcement like this, you're going to think people are really excited for it, which they are. I mean, if you look in the actual comments, the replies to this, a lot of people are extremely happy. You even have the author of ReZero. He's in here saying, yeah, congratulations, wish you all the best. Even Refugin, the author behind Mushoku Tensei, jumps in here and says, yes, congratulations, so fantastic, wish you the best. Everybody's happy. Like, there's a ton of really happiness that's coming in the replies. Yes, obviously, there's a lot of jokes being made right now because, yes, Rowan technically is voiced by Kobayashi, and this right here voiced by Uchiyama. So technically, Rudeus married Roxy's father. Yes, you have a lot of people pointing out the obvious note here, which is that, yes, one voice is Puck, one voice is Subaru, but the more important thing is that, yes, one voice is Subaru, and one voice is Rudeus. So the big question mark here, and what ends up this all turns into, which I think is absolutely goofy, is that, yes, this whole thing is bringing up the question mark of, will this finally bridge the two communities together? Which, again, boggles my mind. When I went onto Twitter this morning, what was in the trending wasn't congratulations Uchiyama and Kobayashi. What was trending was this voice actor marriage. Will it finally kill the dispute between these two fandoms? And me, personally, thankfully, I am not really in those bubbles, so I don't see it as often. But every now and then I get introduced to it. And I thankfully, thank goodness, the community that I have somehow managed to be blessed with, that has surrounded me, the community in our Discord, most people don't really have this feud. Like, everybody in our Discord, we have a very strong Mushoku Tensei fandom in our Discord because currently I'm covering the Mushoku Tensei novel series. And literally every time the discussion is coming up about ReZero versus Mushoku Tensei, pretty much everybody on our Discord is like, yeah, I like them both. And yes, there's some people that are like, I don't like, ReZero because I don't like Subaru. Perfectly understandable. I've even mentioned the idea that most people, I get that. I get, because I see that you can be kind of annoyed by Subaru. He's kind of an annoying character. But rarely has anybody in the Discord been like vehemently on one side. Like, I hate this other side. We had one individual on our Discord at some point, and they were just ranting about how they felt that the writing felt childish. It felt like it was for kids. And that, yes, even going so far as to say that if you enjoy ReZero, you must be a kid because only kids could really get this juvenile writing. Most people shut him down very quickly. It was like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Get over it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And yes, technically in a lot of my comment sections and on Twitter, typically when I'm posting about ReZero, I'm getting comments from people that just, they despise it. Like, every time I make any piece of content, the same person has to reply to every single one of the videos and clips and whatnot saying, I don't like Subaru. And it's like, dude, it's cool. You don't have to partake in this. It's okay. Move on with your life. It's not that big of a deal. So I have run into it. It's just one of those things where I'm not always there, so I don't know that it's actually a thing. Until literally these two individuals, Uchiyama and Kobayashi, gets married, and they announce it, and everybody's happy for them, and everybody's making jokes about, again, the idea of Rudeus marrying Rowan, or the idea of Puck marrying Subaru. Like, literally Puck cucks her own Puck cucks his daughter. Puck literally NTRs his daughter and steals away Subaru. Those jokes come up, but most people are like happy for them. This is so fantastic. Congratulations. It couldn't have been done for better people. Like, I love both of these seiyus. I think they're fantastic at their work. And here they are coming together in holy matrimony. Congratulations. I wish you guys the best. But it boggles my mind that the thing that trends and the thing that people are talking about and what I see all over the place is the same comment. Will this finally fix this feud between the two sides? And again, me being somebody outside of that particular fandom or whatever, that particular group of people, I wouldn't even call it fandom, that group of people, it shocks me for a brief moment where I go, oh yeah, this is a thing, right? The thing that's trending right now and the thing everybody's responding to is, is it gonna fix this? Now that's where I get into my overall actual feelings on this situation, because in the end, it's a nothing. It's an absolute nothing. It's a non-controversy. Nobody truly gives a crap about this. And when I seen that trending on the side, I think most of the people are saying, will this fix it? Not necessarily people being outraged at the two that got married. But yes, that's a joke that I immediately think of. Is like, is there somebody out there like me that has this card that's signed with Uchiyama's signature? Am I going to go, I got to burn this now because she married that guy from ReZero? Even though, again, they technically both are playing roles in both series. This didn't change anything by them getting married. They're both on both properties. But is there truly people out there that are mad about this marriage? I didn't see anything. I really didn't see anything. I think most people were just kind of preemptively saying, will this help it? And my response to that is no. that trending on the side that literally says, will this finally end the feud between these two fandoms? It was never existing to begin with. Again, it might be because I'm outside the bubble. This might be more prevalent on, like, I don't know, the Reddit forums for ReZero and the Reddit forums for Mushoku Tensei, and I just don't see it because I don't want to go there and see spoilers. There might be, like, legitimately large amounts of people that are feuding over the two sides, but from what I see on the outside looking in is I don't really see this a thing. I think it's probably just a group of people that are so tribalistically invested in their property. I had here recently a Psychologist. I was talking to Psychologist about Mushoku Tensei and ReZero and whatnot, and he at some point asked me, is this a thing? He asked me literally, what is the deal with people that are like super invested into one of the two properties? Why do they hate the other? And I said, I don't really think it's a thing. There is people like that, but it's just like any other property. It's like different people that are fans of different groups of comic books and whatnot. Like these people get invested in their thing and they think the other thing is horrible. It's the PlayStation versus Nintendo. It's the Dreamcast versus the GameCube. It's fandoms for certain things that people invest into and they don't want the other thing to exist for some reason. Which doesn't make sense to me. That's like my point of view for ReZero and Mushoku Tensei is, why not both? They're both incredible for their own reasons. Mushoku Tensei, I've always said, is a very deep dive into the dirtier sides of human beings and that desire to change and go forward into something better with a really cool, fantastical world. Over here with ReZero, it gets into the mind of Subaru and his constant loops and his distrust of people and his struggles that he goes through and the pain he goes through, and a massive amount of world building and fantastic characters. Like, they both do things their own way incredibly well. They both have great characters. They both have a fantastic world. They're just both taking it from different angles. And they both are incredible. You can like both of them. But I think some people, and again, that's why I was connecting it to like the, superhero sides and the console wars and all that kind of crap. Some people get in their mind that they have to make a tribe. That their thing is better than the other thing and they don't want the other thing to be happy. That my thing deserves more love than your thing. I connected to this personally or something and I got invested in it, and I don't like people talking about something else. And that's really what it comes down to. I think people legitimately don't like people talking about things that they don't want to talk about. They want you to talk about Mushoku Tensei. It would be like me going into my Discord and going into my Mushoku Monday channel and then finding that somebody's talking about ReZero randomly. Like they go, hey, I really like this part of the book because, it's similar to when Subaru did this. And I go, stop talking about Subaru. You're talking about Mushoku Tensei. I want to talk about Mushoku Tensei. You're not allowed to talk about it. Certain people, for some reason, get super, and I will say it, stupidly tribalistic about things. And I honestly think there's something wrong with those individuals. Like, when they get that angry about things, it makes me believe there's something wrong with them. I don't think it's normal. I don't think it's healthy. And I don't think that people should give it that much attention. Even though I'm making a whole video on this, is to explain that I don't see a reason why people would even question that. When Uchiyama and Kobayashi announced their marriage, that people would be more interested to see if this will stop this feud, that I personally think is a nothing. It's more that people are wondering if it will finally stop. These crazy people that are getting in my comment section and complaining about Subaru and how that's the worst property ever and that you should talk about Mushoku Tensei. That Rudeus is a disgusting, nasty person and you should be talking about ReZero. Those people that want you to talk about what they love. And they feel like if you talk about one of these things, you're taking away from what they want. That's simply what it is. And so yes, to answer the question I posed earlier that the trending was questioning and that everybody else is questioning right now with this, will this stop the feud? No. Because it was never logical to begin with. Plain and simple. It wasn't logical to begin with. But with all that said, like I said, I want to say once again, Kobayashi, Uchiyama, congratulations. This is fantastic news. I wish them all the best. They're fantastic at their work, and their work has been an absolute blessing to me. Enjoying their work. Every single episode that I've seen of what they've done is absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait for more. So, with that said, I just want to get on here, give my thoughts, and give my congratulations, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, hit the like button down below, comment. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's a non-controversy? Do you think this is all stupid? Let me know in the comments down below. Greatly appreciate you guys' support, and until next time, y'all take care.